every once in a while you can see the road that lies ahead. Not all the time. There's been a lot of confusion with the Pisces party going on. But we're moving into Aries, baby. This is Kaypacha with the weekly Pele report. This one for February 1st of 2017. And yes, indeed, it's time to act. It's time to go forward. It's time to move. We know that Mars went into Aries, and Friday Venus goes into Aries. And today the moon is in Aries. So we're coming out of Pisces, the infinite potential, into Aries. Act on it. Manifest it. Do it. And make it even more tangible on Thursday. The moon moves into Taurus. Yeah, and she stays there and comes into the first quarter square. Sun in Aquarius, moon in Taurus, around 15 degrees. Smack dab in the middle. The heart of the bull. Yeah. And then on Saturday, she moves into Gemini, lightens up a little bit, gets going even faster. And of course Gemini has to turn and go off the path a little bit and go, what the heck? There's a nice little view off to the side. Let's not get distracted now. We have a Pele report to do. All right. Get back on track, man. What else is going on? The big thing I want to talk about today, well, there's a couple of things. Number one, very interesting dynamic. The north node of the moon, okay, is the true node is spending almost 10 weeks on 1 degree, the 4th degree of Virgo. You want to check that out if you've got anything at 4 degrees Virgo, 4 degrees Pisces, 4 degrees Sag, 4 degrees Gemini. You've got a meeting with destiny happening here, yeah? Soul time, soul regrouping. May involve meetings of souls from previous lifetimes, may be opening you up to souls that are going to lead you into your future, help you manifest that, yeah? And the other thing I want to talk about today is Jupiter. I got to go off to the side because this is better than the path, man. Jupiter is stationing. Yes, it's going to be this whole time here from January 28th until February 15th on 1 degree. That 1 degree is the 24th degree of Libra. And I want to talk about the Sabian symbol for that degree because it is a butterfly with a third wing on its left side. Very symbolic. Very amazing. More than 2 weeks, Jupiter is going to be sitting there, and on Sunday, stations exactly, begins to go retrograde. And it's going to go retrograde until June, and then come back to that degree again. Yes, in September 6th. So, you know, just want to extend our view a little bit, okay? You know, Aries is pretty immediate in what's going on right now, okay? But what we're doing now is going to have lasting effects that may not be felt all the way up until we get to September. So last but not least, Mercury is finally going to get the heck out of Capricorn and lighten up a little bit and move into Aquarius next Tuesday, joining the Sun. So let me find a little spot with a nice background here and talk at the camera. Okay. Well, as much as I like to be original and everything, I got to read out of this book once again, okay, The Astrological Mandala by Dane Rudyard. Totally amazing guy. He's gone now, but he's with us from the other side. Let's look at this moon's node for 10 weeks. Okay, very interesting. Black and white children play together happily. the overcoming of socio-cultural prejudices. Freedom from all the forms, biases, and idiosyncrasies of the particular culture and class in which one has been born and educated is a sine qua non of the consciousness truly on the path. The ideal of universal brotherhood underlies all great spiritual teachings, for they are all like branches of the one tree, humanity, in its divine state. This does not mean that there are no racial differences, but rather that these differences have a functional value in terms of the whole organism of man and of the planet Earth. Hello, building a wall between countries. Okay, we've got this refugee crisis happening, the migration of all these Syrian people and, you know, inundating the Europeans and everybody going, You know, this is Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn is blocks, limitations, walls. Sagittarius is embracing this greater truth, greater reality. So it's very, you know, it's really something to have these, you know, societies, these cultures, these governments, I should say, because it's not the whole society, it's not the whole culture, it's the government and some particular people involved in that. Yeah? And here's where I really want to bring in the evolutionary stages, because it has a lot to do with the mantra for this week. Okay? You know, we can get all upset and we can get all, you know, really riled up. And Aries is also anger, okay, at what is going on with this planet. And I just really want to point to Jupiter stationing here, yes, at, you know, at the 24th degree of Libra. I want to come to that in a little bit, but the big thing I want to point out is the evolutionary stages of evolutionary astrology by Jeffrey Wolf Green, introduced, you know, quite some time ago. What I'm working with and the Dream Team and all of us at New Paradigm Astrology, as well as, you know, a whole bunch of other awesome people. Reincarnation, we come in many lifetimes and we evolve slowly, and it takes the soul freaking forever to learn everything there is to learn on this beautiful Gaia planet. And beautiful Gaia planet has been around this sun a few billion times. She's a lot older, a lot wiser, and got her own evolutionary path that we are a part of her evolution, yeah? So let's keep everything straight. And let's just calm down a little bit. I was out on the beach yesterday, just sitting there looking at the waves for a while and just kind of meditating on the horizon, you know? That's what's so beautiful about the beach and the ocean, is where it's as close as we can get to this feeling of infinity. You know, where the ocean meets the sky, where the blue ocean meets the blue sky, and it's just like whoosh, goes on for frickin' ever. Gaia's been here a long time. Just go sailing and bounce up and down on those waves for a little while, okay? Or sit on the beach, or stare at a tree, hug a tree. Okay, we have, you know, stages of evolution, and there's 3/4 of the world's population is in the consensus herd state, and they are all caught up and they are all wrapped up in the immediate, in the here and the now. Okay, in the authorities and the presidents and the scientists and all the, you know, lickety cool stuff that's going on with the Hollywood movie stars and all the latest and greatest and all these distractions that are so temporary, yeah, and are really passing. These things are passing, and even our governments are passing. Yes, there's whole waves of evolution. We're coming into a new paradigm. And I encourage you not to get lost in the old. The old, struggling for survival, its last gasping breaths. Okay, like, oh God, you know, we've got to keep separation, we've got to keep walls, we've got to keep differences. No, 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 no. The individuated stage, 20% of the population, and the spiritual stage, another 5% of the population. More the ones that are into astrology and are listening to this Pele report, so I'm talking to you, is about creating the new, not getting lost in the old. Okay, you know, this Jupiter is here. Very, very powerful. I've got to read the Sabian symbol for this 24 degrees. Yeah? The butterfly with the third wing on the left side. Oh my God, yeah? The ability to develop new modes of response to basic life situations. The butterfly is the ancient and traditional symbol of the results of the process of spiritual rebirth. If the butterfly has 3 wings instead of 2, a special development of an aspect of the spiritual life is shown. 3 is a symbol of fulfillment, the Trinity. He doesn't say that. Some power has been added to the normal spiritual life of the individual person. The left side usually refers to the instinctual field of the consciousness, but it is also the heart's side. A new strength is shown, perhaps as yet unrealized. This Jupiter is opposite Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, awakening, 6th chakra, opening the third eye, opening our spiritual awareness. Jupiter stationing right now, Jupiter is the wisdom teachings. It's time for us to get into our wisdom teachings and develop new capacities. These new capacities allow us to perceive what is going on behind the surface of this world and the news and the internet and Facebook. Facebook, think of Facebook. It's the face of things. It's the cover of the book. We want to open the cover. We want to get behind the face. Look through the eyes are the window to the soul. Get out of the superficial. Yes, this is Libra, and the air signs can be superficial. The wind blowing over the surface. But this is showing us Jupiter is this spiritual new birth that can be happening. You know, this is Aquarius, Mercury moving into Aquarius, the Sun now in Aquarius, opening up a new paradigm, new potentials. So I want to encourage you, this is Aries coming into the new. So it's time to strike out, and Aries is also our instinctual self. So follow those instincts. Feel into your body the wisdom within nature, within the animals, within the instinctual realm of existence. And this is the side with the heart in it. So it's really very beautiful. It's a very beautiful, powerful time. And there's 3/4 of the world's population getting jolted. Okay, Jupiter is opposite Uranus. Wake up, the alarm clock is going off. This is crazy, this is insane, this is nuts. You know, it's like, and the Jupiter in Libra is calling for social justice, but I really want to encourage you, yes, to work with, again, I'll say it again and again and again and again, work with the power of attraction. Create something new, exciting, beautiful, awesome, and people are going to wake up and look and want that and move towards that and follow that. More so than pay attention to the dirty, grimy, greasy crap and blah, 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 blah. So if we work with inspiration, this is the individuated in the spiritual stage. Discovering the new, finding the new, inspiring people, bringing them towards the light, not being focused on the dark. So don't lose yourself. Don't waste your life. You have a beautiful life for beautiful relationships and beautiful making love a reality on this planet. Focus on it, nurture it, grow it like a seed in the beautiful garden of permaculture, as in permanent. What's permaculture? Permanent culture is nature. That's what it is. Live according to the natural laws. This is what Saturn is really pushing on us from now until and for the rest of this year. So, Aries wants freedom. Jupiter stationing opposite Uranus, we want freedom. The call for freedom is that it's inside. It is our inner potential. Free your mind and you are free. So we want to just like really look at the mantra for this week. My freedom lies not in correcting what's wrong, but like the rooster announcing the approaching dawn, shaking the world with my new spirit song. I wrote down rockin' the world. You know, you can do rockin' the world or shaking the world, you know, or any kind of thing. But, you know, rocking, I didn't want us to think of a lullaby where we're going to, like, rock the world, you know, with our new spirit song, like it's like going to put them to sleep or something. So I thought more like, you know, the rooster. You know, the rooster shakes you. It wakes you, yeah? So I went with the, oh, how about waking the world? Waking the world with my new spirit song. Oh, my God. I'm going to change the mantra in the middle of the Pele report. That's a first. Okay. So, let's try it one more time. Think of this week. Aries. Yeah, Venus goes into Aries. Everything's direct here for this weekend. Powerful weekend before Jupiter goes retrograde next week early, yeah? So, like, this can be a wild frickin' weekend. Oh, yeah. Okay. My freedom lies not in correcting what's wrong, but like the rooster announcing the approaching dawn, waking the world with my new spirit song. May you connect with your own infinite spirit self and wake the world with your song. Namaste. Aloha. So much love. Interested in like what else I'm doing and what else is going on, I'm doing a free webinar with Fateh on the 4th, this Saturday, here in Costa Rica anyway. And I'm going to be talking about this North Node in Virgo, the health. We're doing, I want to look at the chakras and talk about this retreat over in India that is coming up next November, and go through and give some information aligning the organs with the chakras, with the astrology of what is happening. It's going to be a great hour that we're spending together. You can check it out on my website. And of course, there's always Astrology Rising. Those tickets are moving. So I hope that you join us in May as those nodes move out of Virgo into Leo. And what else? My yoga video, the Kundalini yoga video, is now done and edited and ready to go. Balancing the Vayas is an amazing journey of Kundalini yoga to help you get control over your mind, body, heart, and emotions. So it's a really good Kriya. Last but not least, I am going to be doing a third, part 3. I've done part 1 and part 2 on the astrology of 2017. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing another part 3, is where these planets are aspecting. If you've got, you know, Venus, Moon, Sun getting hit by this Jupiter, Uranus, or Pluto, or Neptune. I'm just going to go through the different, you know, how to handle transiting planets. And that's free for those of you in the New Paradigm Astrology community. And you can check that out on the website, newparadigmastrology.com. And then all 3 of those parts, I think I'm going to put them together and pop them in the store for those of you who are, you know, just wanting to hear more about 2017. And blah, 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 blah. I'm doing all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. This is the time. The time is now. Thank you, and hope to connect later.
Kaypacha has set up an event where we're going to be doing exercises and experiences that bring astrology alive. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you there. I love the ocean. I love the beach. I love the tropics. I can't wait to be there with you and with this amazing group of people for an entire week exploring the magic of astrology.
I got 12 other astrologers coming from all over the world.
We have a terrific set of exciting and very interesting topics and subject matters that we will be discussing.
And this convention, I hope you can make it, baby. It's going to be amazing.